Origins of a Tapestry Fragment by Jenny Pohlman and Sabrina Knowles. In 1997, Sabrina and I embarked on a 2-month backpacking journey to Zimbabwe. In advance, we saved every penny we could, rented out our studio and apartment, studied the Rough Guide and the Lonely Planet for about a year, and we were off. We had no backpacking experience whatsoever. Sabrina is allergic to mosquito bites, so you might be wondering why we went. After moving to Seattle in 1989, I learned of these massive stone walls in Mashingo, Zimbabwe, built by the Shona tribe around 1000 AD. The British disputed their African origin when they saw them in the 1800s. It's a long, unsurprising story that I'll not go into. Assembled from individual hand-cut granite blocks without mortar, they still stand. Some of the walls are 4 feet thick. What drew me to them was their scale and curvature, there's no corner to be found, the mystery of their purpose, and the fact that the British refused to believe Africans could build with stone. In 1986, Great Zimbabwe was designated a World Heritage Site. In 1997, these stone ruins became a catalyst of a trip that would guide us through the rest of our days. For 2 months, we journeyed via public bus, train, shared taxi, and on foot throughout the country. We traveled through cities and into the highlands. We had tremendous experiences with people of all ages. Infants, ancients, school teachers, hardworking mothers. They all became our teachers. We have never met people more honest and trusting and generous, full of spontaneous joy despite their compromised history and the hardships of daily life. And traveling through Zimbabwe gave us greater understanding of the strength, grace, and wisdom of women and boosted our optimism for the survival of all living things. And now on to the origins of the Tapestry Fragment. Of all of our teachers, Ralph inspired us the most. We met a few times in the craft market of Bulawayo, Zimbabwe. He soon realized we were not typical travelers or tourists and invited us to join him on a trip to the local bush doctors market. We were absolutely amazed. For the first time in our lives, we were learning of and from the people who knew how to find remedies from the earth. No bottles, no cotton, no labels, no foolproof lid locks, just organic matter, all with its own gift of remedy, and the wise ones who knew what the remedies were. This awe-inspiring experience was just one of so many we shared during those months. We took off on a journey to see ancient stone walls, having no idea that the journey would forever change us and affect our work. We returned bursting with the desire to share all that we had learned along the way, and much to our surprise, we were offered a show at the Pratt Gallery at Coca, the Center of Contemporary Arts, by Pratt Fine Arts Center's director at the time, Greg Robinson. We worked through the winter using our existing skill set, blowing and sculpting glass and bending and welding steel, and we created narrative sculptures to tell our stories and to share our experiences. We worked in clear sandblasted glass. Since we had so many variables in motion at the time, it grounded us to have the glass be a constant. Plus, we were developing new forms, so removing color allowed us to critique the new forms more objectively. We painted the walls of the gallery charcoal gray and titled our show African Daydreams Through a Seattle Winter. It was 1998. And continuing the story of the origins of the Tapestry Fragment. One of our original compositions for the show, Homage to the Bush Doctors Market, evolved to become our Tapestry Fragment series. This work is a composition of blown and sculpted glass elements, beads, and found objects. It was natural for us to present our healing elements in a suspended format, since we had been suspending glass on the wall in the form of our prayer beads since 1992. In this piece, we filled the hollow blown vessels with our selection of healing herbs. As we evolved this series, we integrated color, designed and created additional forms: hands for nurturing, pods for rebirth and regeneration, female deities, and root forms, plus we increased the scale. This composition measures over 6 feet high and 4 feet wide. While composing, we strive for a balance of color, form, texture, material, and weight, and we are intrigued by the relationships among the elements, most intentional, but some are serendipitous. And the last evolution of our homage to the Bush Doctors market began in 2010 as we worked to adapt the energies of our original vision to a smaller scale. Though considerably smaller, these compositions continue to relay the spirit of our intentions to create a visual composition that sings of healing, balance, and synchronicity. And now you know the origins of our tapestry fragment. This concludes our presentation. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about us and our work, please visit our website, pohlmanknowles.com. And you can buy our book, Synchronicity, 25 Years of Collaboration, published in 2018 by Trillium Press. We thank all of you who have appreciated our work and supported us through the years. We are sending our love and support to everyone during this unprecedented and crucial time. We wish for you a way to find hope, peace, strength, courage, compassion, and perhaps even a bit of joy, and we hope all those you love are safely tucked in. Love, love, love. Until next time. Bye-bye.